welcome back to my channel. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. So I had a bit of a faux pas on yesterday when I was trying to film my Sephora with recommendations. I had filmed the entire video, and then when I got halfway through, I was rewatching it. I had uploaded it to YouTube and everything. And so when I had got halfway through, y'all, because I'm just getting on into it, y'all. I'm sorry if I didn't give y'all a formal introduction, but I gotta tell y'all about this, because this is just really crazy. So when I got halfway through it, I realized that there was like a lot of stuff going on. Yesterday when my grandson was here, there was a lot of stuff going on with him and my other grandson. And it was just a lot of it that had got into the video that I didn't realize it. I thought I had listened to the entire video, but apparently I had listened to it well enough because we were in the middle of trying to get out of here yesterday and go to a pumpkin patch, which we didn't even end up going to because the doggone thing wasn't even open. So needless to say, this is going to be part 2 of the video that I was trying to film yesterday. Yesterday I did A through O. Today is going to be N through Z. Okay, you guys, this is going to be fun and exciting. Don't worry. And so, you guys, we're going to start off with N. My girl, Natasha. Well, you know what? Technically, nope, we're not going to start with Natasha. We're going to start with NARS because we're going in alphabetical order. And we're doing our part 2 recommendations for the Sephora VIB sale. And I'll say the same thing I said in part 1. The way that it works is that if you are rouge like myself and you're a makeup junkie, then you get to shop November 1st through November 11th. We get the first dibs on the shopping. And then for VIB, I believe they get, and we get 20% off. Rouge does. For VIB, they get 15% off. They start on the 5th. Beauty Insiders, you get 10% off. You start on the 5th as well. Excuse me. And then you all go through everyone, you know, can shop through the 11th. It's just that Rouge, we do get to start shopping first. And so, what is that? And so anyway, so that's the way the tier works. You got Rouge, VIB. Rouge gets 20%, VIB gets 15%, and the Beauty Insiders, they get 10%. Okay, all right. So let's get into the video, y'all. All right, so now I want to talk about NARS. So NARS, y'all, when we talking about complexion, right? We already know where NARS, you know, they are number 1 to me. Well, I'm not gonna say number 1, but they are OG when it comes to concealer. Like, they have a very, very good concealer formula. On a scale from 1 to 10, I gotta give them at least an 8.5, just for the fact that they've been doing it this long and still going strong. Like, they are the first ones who came out to me with the best concealer. So I love NARS concealers, highly recommend. Their foundations, I've tried Tahoe, which is too orange for me. I've tried Syracuse, which is too brown looking for me. And then I tried Valencia, that's too peachy. So I've been unable to find my shade. However, someone did tell me to try Barcelona. I'm like a yellow golden undertone. Sometimes my undertones are yellow, sometimes they're golden. So I have not been able to find my shade in NARS. I'm gonna try the Barcelona though. I'm gonna try it. Someone recommended that to me and I just haven't done it yet. But they're supposed to be very good in with their foundations as well. As far as eyeshadows, I have this little eyeshadow palette. It's called Sunset Laguna or Laguna Sunset. Yeah, Laguna Sunset. This is a very pretty eyeshadow palette, y'all. I don't know if they are still selling it. It might be one of those limited edition deals, but this is so pretty in the summertime. Y'all see that? And I'm gonna show y'all this shade right here because this is so beautiful. Like, ooh. Summertime, spring, beautiful. And let me go ahead and tell y'all now, if y'all wondering what is on my face. I have the Honey Thief blush from Melt Cosmetics on my face, on my cheeks. And then I just have the Pat McGrath bronzer right here on my, just, you know, little bronzer. And I don't have on any eyeshadow. I have on some Lisa Eldridge eyeliner, I believe in Umber. And then for my lips, I have on, y'all know my favorite Clinique Black Honey, the lip gloss one. I love that. And listen, I don't even know if I mentioned Clinique because I don't really have, that's the only product I have from Clinique. But if I didn't recommend it, and which I don't think I did, get this in your life. Okay, I love this lip gloss. I need to buy it back up. So, and then I have, for my foundation, I have on the Beauty Blender. Highly, highly, highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Beauty Blender Skin Tint. I don't think I mentioned that in A through, because there was just a lot going on yesterday, y'all. It was a lot going on here. And some things I may have kind of skipped over, but I tried to go back and talk about it. I skipped over Dior. That is one of my top 5 favorite brands, but no worries, I'm going to do Dior in a whole separate video because I have a lot of Dior products. So I had my grandchildren over here, my daughter was over here. It was just a lot going on. So y'all please forgive me. But I still got through a lot of stuff though. So anyway, let's get back to NARS, y'all. So there's another palette from NARS, and it's one of those little small palettes. I like NARS, those little mini palettes that they have. And that's this one right here. And I think this one is called Copper. Yeah, Copper. And it's just a little small mini palette. I love this color right here, y'all. Y'all know I love them kind of shades. And this is another one that's just a warm palette, you know, and it's just very pretty. It's a little monotone, warm color sword. I love it. I love it. And I think that's all I want to talk about when it comes to NARS. Now, since we are talking about, that was in, so let's go to O. And the only O product I have, y'all, is going to be one size. I love this palette, this bronzer palette, y'all. It's like one of my favorite formulas. I love Patrick Starr. I'm going to get his pink powder. That's on my list, in my wish list, or in my cart, because I've already had a cart. I've already ordered. I got an order on the way. Then I got another order that I'm going to probably finish tonight. I got to finish it. And then I'm going to try to make this my last one. I'm going to try not to do another one, but this one is so pretty. I love this blush. This bronzer always works for me. If I can't find a bronzer, if I'm just in a rush and I can just grab this and put it on, it's gonna do what it needs to do. And and not to mention that it has 3 different shades in it. This one is gonna be the medium dark trio. Okay, so that is all we have from Patrick Starr one size. Now, y'all know what? We need to talk, y'all know who we got to talk about next. The mother. The mother of all mothers. Don't act like y'all don't know. Pat McGrath. And so we're going to start off with her talking about the motherships. The motherships. If you don't have a mothership, listen. Now, and I said this in my first video. If you are trying to, so when it comes to me with the Sephora sale, it's best, works best for me when you need to buy your big ticket items that don't really have sales, like your Gucci, your Guerlain, let's see, Pat, you know, she has that 30% off sale coming up. She's probably getting ready to have one for Black Friday. Then Hourglass, Hourglass, I don't see Hourglass doing anything over 20%. Westman, Atelier, they don't really have sales. So items like that, those are the ones you want to kind of save for your VIB sale. Now, if you don't have a mothership and you don't want to wait till Black Friday, by all means, these are my top 3 favorite palettes from out of her motherships. Well, I actually have another one that's Midnight Sun, and I don't have it pulled out here, but this is Bronze Seduction. This is, I think this is number 5. Mothership number 5. And this is just, I mean, listen, the color story speaks for itself, okay? I'm just gonna swatch 2 shades. Y'all, and I know y'all probably seen this palette swatched a million times, but whew, every time I swatch it, I just get so full. I just love, love, love. Oh my God, let me put this up, because that right there is whew, beautiful. Moonlit Seduction is another one that I love. Like, this is in my top. These are like my top 5. Well, these are only 3, but these are my favorite palettes from her, the Motherships. Let me swatch this right here for y'all, because this is my favorite shade in this palette. Look at that. Oh, whew, my goodness, Lord. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness, y'all. That was Moonlit Seduction. I think that was number 10. And then we have Mothership 2. I love this palette too. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. This green is probably one of the prettiest greens that I have. And let me swatch this for y'all, because this is another one I love in this palette. And so, you know, this is just a taste of Pat. Just a taste. That's just like scratching the surface. Okay? So if you don't have a Mothership and you don't want to wait till Black Friday, go ahead and get it during the sale. Go ahead and get it during the sale. There's nothing wrong with that. Get it. Do it. Oh, I'm almost about to drop it. No, I can't drop this. Oh, now. Whew. Y'all, I'm so tired. Don't let my face fool you. Listen, that just go to show you the power of makeup. I am so tired, y'all. Y'all, I'm so tired. My grandchildren have ran me ragged this weekend. Do you hear me? Because my 8-year-old grandson, he lives with me. But then I have a 3-year-old grandson. And him and my daughter, they've been up here since Friday. And that little boy busy. When I tell you he don't shut down till he go to sleep. He is on 10 from the minute he hit the floor until the minute he go to sleep. So anybody who has little small grandchildren, y'all know what I went through this weekend. Okay, but I enjoy every minute of it because I don't see him all the time. So 7, grandma, love you, baby, but you gave me a run for my money this weekend. All right, well, you know what? It was just my sleep. I have to, because he likes to sleep up under me. He loves to sleep up under you. And so he's not used to sleeping. He could have slept in there with my grandson, but he kept coming back in here getting in my bed. So it was just the sleeping. I didn't get that much sleep, so I'm very, very tired. Even though I don't look like it, I am very tired. So, but I ain't too tired to do this video though, because this makes me feel every time I'm tired of anything, I could start talking about makeup, I instantly pep up. So let's get back into the makeup, y'all. All right, so we was talking about Pat. So I cannot not recommend this, y'all. This palette, I got 3 videos on this palette. Y'all could choose any one or either watch all 3. You will enjoy it because I did. So, I mean, yeah, swatches, all that stuff is in that video. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. What else? Any of her blushes is going to be a 10 out of 10, highly recommend for Pat. I have this little palette right here that I can show y'all. You know, I think this is going to be Love Struck right there. This is Paradise Venus. And y'all see her blushes are very, very pigmented. This is the highlighter that came in here. I don't know. I think all 3 of these are going to be sold separately. I got this as, I think I got this on one of her holidays. Because I think she had this for a holiday one year. This little palette here. But I just wanted to show y'all, you know, how they look. So, Pat, any of her bronzers, 10 out of 10 recommend, honey. 10 out of 10 recommend. And I'm sorry, y'all. I keep burping, y'all. You know what? I think that coffee be kind of bothering me sometimes because, you know, I have a few little stomach issues. It's nothing serious. It's just that, you know, my stomach sometimes bothers me. And I think that coffee makes it worse. But I can't stop drinking coffee, so something else gonna have to, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but that's not gonna be one of them because I'm not gonna stop drinking coffee. Maybe I'll get a milder type of coffee because right now we drink Folgers. So maybe I'll get a different type, a milder kind. Y'all give me some suggestions down in the description. If y'all see this is Lunar Rose, y'all. I love this. I had to show y'all this. This is so pretty. Woo! On the lids, oh my goodness. If this is sold at Sephora, I'm not sure if it is. I know it's on her site, I believe. This is beautiful. Her lipsticks are nice as well. So, you know, so in pretty much anything Pat, 10 out of 10 recommend. Her foundation, whoo, flawless, beautiful. Beautiful. Concealers. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so let's move on, y'all. So we did Pat. Now we got to talk about Patrick Ta. I have about 3 of Patrick Ta's blushes, but I cannot find them. So I'm just going to show y'all this one. And I think it was called Is She Blushing? But this is, she's different. And so this is pretty too, y'all. It's real pretty for fall. I think I did a short, and I was put this in one of my short videos. Any of Patrick's blushes, I have not tried his foundation, but that's gonna be I have a that's in my cart, so I'm gonna be ordering that one. I had to figure out what shade I was in that one, and I still don't know if I ordered the right one, but we're gonna see. What else Patrick got? Any of his brushes? I love his brushes. I haven't tried anything else from him, I don't think. Just his blushes. His blushes are 10 out of 10 recommend. Highly recommend. All right, so let's move on. So we got Patrick Ta. We did Pat. What we got? Do we have any S's? Say Beauty. Say Beauty. I only have the cream bronzer. 10 out of 10 recommend that. T, we got Tom Ford. Y'all already know this is my holy grail, the foundation stick. What else from Tom? Any of his eyeshadows I recommend, but you can go to the cosmetic company store and get them much cheaper. I'm just telling y'all now. I would not really order any of the Tom Ford. I would go to the cosmetic company store first and then order if they don't have it, because they're gonna get a better deal at the cosmetic company store. So what else? I don't have a Tom. Do I have a Tom Ford to show y'all? Let me see. You know what? We didn't do the, we skipped right over R. Lord, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Refi. The Refi bronzer, I have the tan shade, but I want to show y'all this one. This is tan from Refi, and it's a beautiful reddy brown cream bronzer. I love it. So I recommend that from Refi. Okay, now we got to go back to Tom. Okay, so with Tommy, y'all know it's going to be the Shade and Illuminate. I have Intensity 1 and 2. Any of his wet dry formulas. And I love, I also love those cream formulas that he came out with recently. Any of Tom Ford's blushes. This one right here is one of my favorite ones. Is in the summertime. Girl, let me tell you something. I be feeling so good, so pretty when I wear this coral blush in the summertime. I'm gonna try to incorporate a clip where I had this on. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. But like I said, cosmetic company store first for Tom Ford. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. Because listen, Valentino, they blushes, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Valentino got some beautiful blushes. This one right here is called Roman Sky, and it's number 6. And y'all, I think this one, no, I'm wrong because I don't know what. This is not Roman Sky, but I have Roman Sky. Roman Sky is like one of the most beautiful coral blushes I have ever seen in my life. I hope I'm not messing up my, trying to get this hair out of my face. But yeah, this is a beautiful shade right here. This is number 6. And it's like a reddy shade, so y'all don't be scared of it. It's kind of deep, but listen, that thing is so pretty. Now this one right here, this was a limited edition one. Look at it. It's called Pink is Punk, I think. Oh, ooh, look at that. This is what's this here? 302. Any of the blushes, any of the Valentino blushes are beautiful. I've heard good things about their foundation. However, I cannot recommend it because I have not used it. Okay. Now, I got to go back again, y'all. I'm moving too fast. I need to slow down because I have once again skipped one of my favorite brands. So, I don't know how in the world y'all let me forget my beloved Rare Beauty. Y'all know how much I love Rare Beauty blushes. We're going to recommend these 25 out of 10,000. Listen, Rare Beauty, any of them. Any of the Rare Beauty blushes, I got to highly recommend these. Like, this is where all the other blushes are. This who they trying to be like, y'all. Listen. That Rare Beauty got the best cream blush, liquid blush formula to me. And that's just all it is to it. I had one of her regular highlighters, but it got destroyed. So I don't know what happened, but I love this here as like a blush on me in the summertime. It's, y'all see, it's like a coppery shade. But, ooh, look here. Y'all, this is so pretty. So I highly recommend her blush, her highlighters too, but you just have to be careful with them. All right, so we got Rare Beauty. I don't have any of her complexion products. That's all I have from Rare Beauty. So we did the Tom Ford. We had to go back and do the Rare Beauty. We did Valentino. I don't have anything that starts with the U. W gonna be Westman. Westman. We gonna do Westman 100% Westman Atelier. Listen, these are the big ticket items that you might want to try to, you know, get during the Sephora sale, because you're not going to find Westman Atelier for 20% off. You might find it for 10% off. You might find it for 15% off, but you're not going to find it for 20% off. I highly doubt it. Maybe on Violet Gray. I think Violet Gray, if I'm not mistaken, Violet Gray might have Westman sometimes for 20% off. I want to get that rose. It's called Poda Rose. I got to get that. These are so pretty. And I wish I might try to show y'all. But I don't have, let me see. Y'all know I like to demonstrate stuff. I don't just like to talk about it. I like to be about it. Okay. I'm going to use Nikki brush right here. Let me show y'all, because she be saying use the front, use the back. I don't know what to use for what, but I just know that. Oh, see that? Y'all. So, anyway, I don't have a bronzer from her. Don't have any of her complexion products. I only have these highlighters, and I have this blush. It's called Bichette. And I'm thinking about getting one of those, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to do this with my left hand. Thinking about getting one of those, I think there's like a 3-piece mini set that you can order during the Sephora sale. I'm thinking about getting that. I think it has petal in it. 2 more other shades. Matter of fact, I'm going to get that. So that's it for Westman. Who we got next? YSL, y'all. This is going to be our last 2 items that we're going to talk about. So I have the YSL. These are those new eyeshadow palettes that they came out. This is in 200. This is beautiful. I love this. Highly recommend these. Highly, highly, highly recommend the bronzer. Okay. All right, y'all. So that's going to be it, y'all. I finally got through it. I think this video is going to be okay. I don't think I'm going to have to go back and eliminate nothing and do nothing. I don't think I got anything crazy going on in the background. So I think this one's going to be okay. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Y'all don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And what else? Share if you care. Okay. This has been, I love this time of year, y'all. We're coming up on Thanksgiving. We're coming up on the holidays. It's going to be a lot more sales going on. So don't just enthrall yourselves in the Sephora sale. Sit down and think before you buy these items and think about what brands are going to have sales. You know, you got Black Friday coming up, so just be very, very aware of that, okay, when you're shopping. All right, I was glad to do this for y'all. We want y'all to get some good products, not just any products. We don't want y'all to go in this sale blind. That's why I made sure that I included the products that I think are 10 out of 10 products, okay? All right, well, thank y'all again for watching. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again in the next video.